What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some more news concerning Mr. Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua stated if he could fight anyone in any era, it would be Lennox Lewis. Since Lennox Lewis is still talking about making a comeback or talking about fighting, he would love to fight him because he's typically the best heavyweight, the best that Britain had to offer. And I'd have to agree with him. I think Lennox Lewis was the best British fighter, period. I don't see anybody beating him in the heavyweight division in any era whatsoever. You know what I mean? I just don't see it. I know he wasn't liked as well as other British fighters, including Anthony Joshua, Frank Bruno, amongst others. But, you know, he was the best that Britain had to offer, So I would second that. I did a video on this before, like a fantasy matchup. But, Anthony's mentioning that lately about wanting or the desire to fight Lennox Lewis. And I'm imagining he's saying that a prime Lennox Lewis, not Lennox Lewis now, but who knows? Because, Lennox Lewis has been talking a lot of shit lately. So, it kind of reminds me of when Juan Manuel Marquez was talking a lot of smack about Canelo, and then Canelo got heated, you know what I mean? Him and his poker face, you know what I mean? He just like this stone face motherfucker. But he told him, he said like, hey, you're always talking smack about me. Hablatera. That's how, that means, you're talking too much. You know what I mean? Or the things that you're just talking too much of it. But he said, hey, you want to get in the ring? We could settle this like men, and you never seen a rebuttal after that. But of course, that's Juan Manuel Marquez, different weight class, I still would watch it though, because, Juan Manuel Marquez is a good fighter. He's a real underrated fighter. He's a guy that actually knocked out Pacquiao cold when Pacquiao was on a winning streak. And you know what I mean? But yeah, this Lennox Lewis talk is interesting, for him to talk about it. I would love to see that fight though, two big guys like that rumbling. I see it being like Lewis Vladimir or Vladimir Joshua, one of those high punch output fight. You know what I mean? A very exciting fight. I think Lennox has a better jab, definitely. Lennox was just probably all around more athletic. I think Anthony Joshua is a lot stronger than Lennox Lewis, but Lennox Lewis uses his range better, I feel. But Anthony's getting better with his range. I've seen how he adjusted in the Pervectin fight, because Pervectin was a little shorter than he's normally used to fighting. So that shows you someone tall like that, it's hard to you have to position the jab just right and catch him on the end of the punch, or a shorter guy, can get in, slip past the guard of the jab and counter with whatever, hooks, uppercut, like Pervectin did. So someone that's shorter, like Mike Tyson, would definitely give Anthony Joshua problems. But as far as Lennox Lewis, is an equal fight, equal in height, equal in reach, I believe. Punching power is about the same because both of them can hit. I think Lennox was a little faster, especially with the snap off the jab. I remember the shoe shine job he put on David Tua when he was just playing with him, and he was just catching Tua with combinations, you know what I mean? And just Tua didn't have any answer to it. So yeah, I would love to see the fight because it seems like to me, Lennox Lewis, and check this is on Lennox Lewis's Instagram, okay? This wasn't Anthony Joshua, posting this recently. This was Lennox Lewis posting this today, okay? It's either today or yesterday because, of the time difference or whatnot. But I just saw it on Lennox Lewis's Instagram, and it was the interview of Anthony Joshua stating he would like to fight him. So it could mean whatever, you know what I mean? We can speculate all day, but I wouldn't want to see Lennox Lewis get embarrassed at this time of his career. Not saying he can't fight, because heavyweights are totally different. But damn, Lennox is almost 50 years old, I believe, if not 50. He's no George Foreman. I know he's not 45. He retired a long time ago. Okay, so I wouldn't really recommend him going back in there, because look, if Michael Moore, Frank Bruno, Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, if these guys can't do it, I wouldn't try it. The list goes on and on. You know what I mean? Joe Louis, Jersey Joe Walcott. A lot of these guys fought way past their prime, and they shouldn't be fighting anyway. So, but it is worth the discussion. So you guys tell me what you think about Lennox Lewis posting Anthony Joshua's video desiring to fight Lennox Lewis. What does it mean? Does it mean anything? It means nothing. You guys tell me. Anyway, this is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News. You guys been counterpunched. Peace.